Welcome to Kings Island. I am here today for the 50th anniversary of Kings Island. This past Friday, today's Sunday, this past Friday was the official 50th anniversary. And this weekend, I believe that the celebrations continue. So I'm here to see what all Kings Island is doing, just to experience the park and to have some fun here today. I hope you'll join me. I hope you're ready and excited. Let's go. Well, I slept in a lot more than I meant to. I meant to be, well, I mean, I kind of meant to do this too, but I was kind of thinking I'd be up by like 6-ish this morning. Those drinks last night just, it was too much for me to be able to do that. And this morning when I woke up at around that time, it was like, there's no way I'm not going to fall asleep in the car. So I chose the lesser of two evils. I chose not to fall asleep in the car, but I have about a 3.5 hour drive right now. It is 7:30. The park opens at 10. It closes at 8 o'clock. I'll probably get there around 11-ish, something like that. Which, I mean, I could have gotten in at 9:30. But today, I'm just going to check out Kings Island and the celebrations that are being had right now for the 50th anniversary. I'm also going to meet up with some new friends that I met yesterday. So, I hope you guys come along with me, and let's go. Well, it's still not very good. All right, so I have taken a couple of wrong turns on the way here today, on my way to Kings Island. And there's also, I don't know, in a way, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that I've taken some wrong turns, because I would have taken the wrong turns regardless. So I guess in a way I'm kind of glad that I decided not to leave early this morning. It took me a while to get out of my hotel today, but I'm going to get there at like 1 o'clock, which sucks. But this has been a really long drive because my GPS has been terrible. There were like 2 exits when I couldn't get off at one point in Indianapolis. So I went like all the way around the 465. It was just... This has been a miserable trip. I am here finally. Kings Island. Well, that was quite a ride to get here. Oh my word, it's windy. But I'm here at Kings Island finally, and we are on our way in. So let's go. Now, when I looked up this trip, it said that it was going to rain. It has not rained. As a matter of fact, it is a gorgeous day right now, and it says that there's a 0% chance of rain for the rest of the day. Looked like this morning, early, like maybe 10-ish at most. There may have been a spot of rain, but not a ton, even at that. And man, this is a great day to get a little bit of a tan and to hang out at one of my favorite places. So let's go to Kings Island. Now, also part of the plan for me today is to ride the water rides. I haven't been able to ever ride the water rides here. I want to check those out. I think there's 3 of them. The third one didn't look like it was open yet last time I was here, so I don't know if it'd be open or not, but we can check that all out on our way. Now, I also have some friends here that I just recently met at Indiana Beach. So we're gonna hook up with them also at some point today. I'm not entirely sure when, but that's definitely another thing that we're going to enjoy today also. But there is so much that we can do here, and even the Eiffel Tower is decked out in the blue and gold for the 50th anniversary. Now that I've done a full walk around of this park, and actually like gone around every part of it, also there's a video for that if you would like to see it, and if you'd like to understand this park a little bit better, I'll link it up above. But now that I've done that, I understand the layout. the way that this park actually works. And I feel like I'm not just flying blind anymore. I love that. It is 1 o'clock when I'm entering this park today. I am very hungry, and I don't think that this is the time when everyone's going to be eating. I've been recommended on Instagram that I should go to the brew house. So that's where we're headed. All right, a quick tip or trick for you. If you are ordering food, order it at the bar if you are 21 or older. And then I can get a drink here too. Let's go. Okay, so new for this year, they have a couple of different drinks. They have the Golden 50th Fizz, but then they also have their specialty cocktails, the 1972 Cherry Jubilee, Tower Garden 72, Eiffel Upside Down Mule, and the Backwards Racer. Each of those cocktails is just a little bit different, of course. I really found that the Eiffel Upside Down Mule was really good. It's a sweeter version of like a Moscow Mule, basically. Definitely enjoyed that one. And we're gonna try this one. This one has gin, lavender syrup, and lemonade. So I don't know exactly what that'll taste like, but it sounds like a pink lemonade, kind of an idea. So that sounds okay for me on a hot day. So we'll try that out, see what it's like, but this is much, much faster than waiting in the big line that is over there for the traditional dining room. By the way, it looks like I was wrong about 1 or 1:15 or something like that being a decent time to eat. It looks like a lot of families are choosing to eat right now. Now, he told me that it has some lavender in it and wasn't quite sure if I'd like it or not. I think it tastes pretty good. I can taste that it's kind of floral, kind of gives like a basil kind of a taste almost. Like you can taste that there's herbs in it. And then my salad came also. That was really, really fast for a salad. I got the Caesar salad, and it does look absolutely delicious. This is on the meal plan, and I 100% recommend this. Like, I can't imagine there's any way they could go wrong with this. And I'm right. I just met Kyle, one of the nicest guys I have ever met. Got a drink and got some delicious food. Caesar salad, that was incredible. Next, we're gonna go into this water ride right here. So let's go. All right, I found the line. Let's go. Race for your life, Charlie Brown. I got a line at 12:05. Let's see how long this takes. There are new boats going down constantly. I don't know if you're allowed to take your shirt off or not in this ride. I don't see anyone who's doing it, so I'm a little bit sheepish to try. So this is a new park to me. I'm not familiar with the situations of the ride. So let's go anyway. There is a lot more of the line that is now open right now. They look like very, very thin turnstiles though, so this line does not have much of a fall on it, but it does have more of a themed experience, I think, from what I'm seeing. There are constant boats happening here. More vehicles back here also. That's even the fast lane on one side and regular on the other. That's very, very efficient. All right, you get wetter than I thought you would get on that. But I also did try to use my cell phone on it to save that, and they did call me out like right away. They came over the speakers, so they do see you. They are watching you. In all fairness, though, they hadn't said that I couldn't use my phone. There was nothing posted, so that's why I did it. But I think the same rule applies pretty much throughout the place. There are a few rides where it may be more acceptable than others, but it's pretty much like Cedar Point. All right, so I'm on my way now to the next ride, and that's going to be the other water ride that's open, unless the water ride that's close by here is open today. I don't know if it is or not. But we're gonna go look and see if it is. I don't remember what it's called though. It is so windy. All right, so Whitewater Canyon is still not open. That is not an option for me. I cannot wait until that is another option, and today is one of those hot days when it deserves it. But this park does have 3 water rides. Count them, 3 water rides. So we have Whitewater Canyon, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, and Congo Falls. Is that what it's called? I'm digging deep into my memory here, guys. I think I have everyone from Thrill Rides up at the front of the park waiting for me over by the racers. So we're gonna see if they're over there. If they're not, then I'll hit them at another point during the day. But let's go. Also, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown took 15 minutes. Pretty decent. It was a decently long line. It moved real fast though. And they dispatch you very quickly. So that was definitely a good ride. I cannot wait to ride that ride with my daughter. Definitely one of those rides that she would like the most because it is, you do get pretty decently wet, which will be good on a hot day like today. I might ride it again. I'm already dry. Look at this. It's been like a full 5 minutes. But that was a blast to do. And the drops are not so sharp or so tall that they would really scare her. And that's what makes them even better. It is such a beautiful day here at Kings Island today. Look at this. Could you have asked for any better weather for the 50th anniversary? It is May 1st, guys. And this is like summer weather. It's absolutely perfect. It's gotta be hotter than 75 degrees though. Well, the forecast says 76 degrees, but it looks like the graph may have it more at like 80-ish degrees. Either way, it's a warm day. And you know what? I'm definitely down for it because I've been waiting for like a nice day here at Kings Island or just at any of the theme parks. I cannot wait for Cedar Point this next week. And hopefully the weather continues to be similar to this because then I can get out, get my toes in the sand on the beach, which is like the highlight of my life. Well, I was just about to say that the guys from Thrill Rides were not there at the racers, and then they were right behind me over my shoulder. I don't even know if they were in frame. So we do actually have them, and we are ready to go back to Gorilla Falls. I think it's called Gorilla Falls. I'm still learning. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know all the names. I just don't know them yet. Maybe someday, but not quite yet. Okay. I'm getting hot. I want to get wet. Yes. Me too. Yeah, this looks like it definitely gets you very soaked. So we're gonna see what this actually does. Also, what's your name again?
Patrick.
Okay, Patrick. He's the guy I said I was probably going to meet up with. So we are going to get drenched because it is a nice hot day, which is good.
It's coaster_ninja_87.
It's a lot of back and forths for this water ride. Okay, shirts, shoes, and pants required. I am surprised that you have to wear a shirt, but that's what it says. So now we know what the rule is. Only it looks like that rule may not always be true. Yeah, okay, so they keep saying you have to wear shoes, you have to wear shoes. I don't know that you have to wear a shirt. I saw some kids not wearing shirts. Look at how white you get though. Oh my word. Also, this entire shirt went see-through, so that is definitely, you definitely get wet on this, and this probably helps. It actually gets you more wet off to the side. That's awesome. All right, I'm not sure if it's not gonna hit us this time, but last time it went like right there.
Oh,
and then right over there. So if you stand up here, it actually gets you really wet on the sides. If you notice, no dry spots. But back here, there's some dry spots because it doesn't actually get you fully where the dry spots are. So you're actually a little bit better
in the middle, which seems weird. Seems like this would be the spot where it hits you the most.
Future Trent here. If you have not yet, please press that subscribe button. We would love to have you join this roller coaster and theme park loving family here on the Not Your Normal Guy channel. Also, please press that like button and tell me what else you'd like to know about Kings Island. Are there specific questions I can answer? That's why I'm here, and I want to do it for you. So leave a comment down below, ask a question, or just say something to me. Let's go. All right, and we are going to hit one more water ride. I mean, it's the same water ride again, but we're gonna go do it together.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast.
I love the way this park looks when the sky is super blue.
I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's name, call the shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Alright, so that entire thing took about 25 minutes for the ride and for the wait. Not a terrible line. I can definitely deal with that. I'm gonna go see the Charlie Brown fashion shows. Passion for fashion, here we come.
Bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad.
I am now on my way to the Charlie Brown Passion for Fashion show. This is the last time that there is a Passion for Fashion show today, and I missed it last time, so gotta make my way to it. So. Okay, I have no idea what I'm in for, but we're gonna check it out. It is very dark in here. All right, the 90s aesthetic is real. There's a decent crowd for it. Definitely give it that. Seems to be like a younger family kind of a place, of course. You know, like this is the kind of thing I'd take my daughter to, but we're gonna check it out. So the show is fun for kids. It's definitely not my thing. I was pretty bored with it, but there is the line delivery was really slow, and that's a lot of, to me, the like boring factor. You know, I'm just like, come on, spit it out. I'm bored. Maybe I just wasn't feeling it today. That's possible too. Maybe the whole like Cedar Fair magic just isn't happening for me right now. But everything else today has been awesome, so I don't think it has to do so much with my attitude. I think I just wasn't feeling this show. But the kids do get to meet with some of their favorite characters right after the show. So there are meet and greets all around this room happening right now for the kids to go to. So again, something that kids will like, and like when I come here with my daughter, I'm sure she'll really love that. I was, however, able to get an Instagram reel of Snoopy walking down the aisle to the song I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts.
And that was 100% worth it. It is 4:57. If I don't grab something to eat pretty quickly, the lines are gonna get really, really long. I have been told about burnt ends at the same place that I went to last time. I don't think I had burnt ends last time, so it's worth trying it. We'll go get some barbecue. There's not a lot of like creative different places to eat. Most of them are kind of normal. I actually think, and I think this is a hot take, but I actually think I prefer the food by far at Cedar Point than I do here. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Maybe you have a different opinion. So I don't know if there was more on Friday, but it really seems like there's very little to do with the 50th anniversary celebration that's been going on today. Now that doesn't mean I can't ride rides, and that doesn't mean decorations aren't up. But I have to wonder if there was more happening on Friday than there is today. Now, what I'm going to do with the rest of my day today, we're going to go grab some dinner, and then I'm going to try to hit the rides that I haven't ridden yet here at Kings Island. So, like right now, I didn't ride this season yet. I haven't ridden the pirate ship. I haven't ridden most of the flat rides. I don't think I rode the Grand Carousel last time I was here. But I also have not ridden a few coasters, and that's what we're really going to focus on the most. So we're going to try to hit the big ones that I did not hit. We will try to hit those, and then after that we can hit a few flat rides, see how much more headway we can make to getting everything done here at the park. I think riding everything at Kings Island, it might be worthwhile to try to do a challenge to ride every single ride here at Kings Island if I can get here by park opening or by early entry, and get into the park early and ride as many things. Just get them all done, complete a list, and show you how many rides or attractions altogether you can get done in one day. Let me know down in the comments if that is something that you would like to see. I have a feeling it's possible, but only if you use your time very wisely, which I certainly have not today. Today has been a lot of relaxation. Now this back pathway will take you kind of through the center of the park. The center pathways really are very empty from people. If you look over here, you see a lot more people. So it is much less of a busy place with the center pathways. Hey, Coney Barbecue, here we come. There are 2 lanes. They have one of the lanes closed right now though. But for busy days, they can open them all up. All right, I have the same thing. This time the spicy is on the left, and on the right is regular barbecue. Burnt ends is different. I've never had this before. Everything else is the same. Okay. Burnt ends were really good. That's really good. This was another Instagram suggestion. So if you want to help me decide what to do, go check out my Instagram. If you want to have even more power to help me decide what to do, go to my Patreon. You'll have exclusive powers there, and with that also you can like tell me what to do as far as like if I should ride a ride 6 times that day, or some things that are different. You can get very creative and very specific. Force me to do all kinds of crap. The other groups will all have powers also. Every Patreon group will have some different powers, so you can go check it out on Patreon. We're also going to try out the spicy and regular barbecue now. These burnt ends already have barbecue sauce on them, so let's see what this is. This is the spicy. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, why does that taste spicier this time? Maybe they just filled the wrong ones last time. Yeah, it tastes more spicy, unless it's just totally psychological. Let's try this one. Okay, but I taste it there too. Yeah, okay. It's still kind of the same. They both taste somewhat spicy to me. There's a difference between both of them, but both of them have some spice, so I don't really taste the difference as far as heat goes. There's just a difference in the way it hits your tongue. Now, I almost put some salt on my corn, but I don't know if I'll need it. It looks like there's some sort of spice already on it. Okay, let's see if these are already spiced. They are. Not quite as much as I'd like though, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. So these burnt ends are unlike any burnt ends I've ever had because of all the sauce that's on them already. I've never had them covered in sauce. I've always had them highly spiced. They're delicious, well cooked. They don't have a gamey flavor. Well, just chalk that up to one more thing on my shirt. Wow, now we are on our way to Flight of Fear. We'll also see if Orion is up. It's been down for most of the day today, but I'm not particularly worried about it being up because I've already ridden it. So I'll be back again. I'm sure I will ride that ride several times this year. Oh, is there like no line for this? Guys, I don't think there's a line for this, so we're just gonna ride it. Well, this is a nice, good line. I'm sure there's a little bit of a line, but man. But she said it did open at like 3:45. It's like 5:30 now, so maybe that's part of the reason why it was not in the plan to come to Orion right now. But you know what? If it's an option, let's do it. Oh, okay, it goes down further than I think it does. You know what? This is a good time to consult the app. We'll see how big the app says it's going to be. Okay, Orion says 45 minutes. Flight of Fear actually says 75 minutes. So I'm going to ride this and hope that people in Flight of Fear get out of that line and come to Orion and things switch. Both of them end up being 45 minutes when I ride them. So we're going to try that and see how well it works for me. I am going to time this. The time started when I got in line, so I'll check it out. I got in line at 5:31 for Orion. Let's see how much time it actually takes. Like I said, it says 45 minutes on the app. So, all right, it is 6:01 right now. We are at the stairs. I said 45 minutes. Right now, it's 30 minutes. Now, I will say the second half of this line was much longer than the first half, and I don't know why that is. If we just were moving more quickly, I don't know. All right, they have me in the back row. Not sure how hype I am about that, but okay. So Orion in the back was awesome, definitely, and now it looks like what I thought would happen has happened. It looks like Flight of Fear has gone down substantially. All right, it has been 19 minutes, and I am inside of the enclosure for Flight of Fear. I am right though, the suggested time was 45 minutes. So it looks like I used this possibly well for a 75-minute instead of a 75-minute. I got a 45-minute. I got a 45-minute on Orion. So that should be really helpful in completing some additional rides tonight. At this point, though, it's 6:33. I only have an hour and a half until the park closes. That LCD screen is a wonder to behold. What a relic from 2003. All right, so it has been 40 minutes since I got in line, and I am right here right now. All right, so let's go. All right, that ride is incredible, but it's incredible because it makes you wonder which way is up. I have no idea which way is up. At the very beginning, it shoots you out and you are just going. You're at the mercy of it, and it just feels like you do just constant turns, and it's just insane. I love it. All right, it is 7 o'clock. I have an hour until the park closes, and I have 2 kids rides, 2 kids roller coasters that I would like to ride in that time. If I can hit anything else that I haven't hit yet, like I have hit Dodge 'em, or at least last time I was here I hit Dodge 'em. I did hit Scrambler, hit a couple of different things, but I could do Monster, I could do the Carousel, could do a couple other things that I haven't ridden recently. All right, earlier today this line was all the way out. It went all the way down here. Now the line is right there. So, moral to the story, quick tip. If you want to ride the kids' rides, hit them at the end of the night. You'll have much less of a wait. Of course, that's because a lot of kids have to go to school in the morning. It's Sunday, tomorrow's a school day, all of that. Yep, looks like I'll be on the next train. Man, that's fast. Man, it'd be a good time to hit Charlie Brown, too. That's a fast line. Oh, man, I just barely didn't make it. So I'll wait for one transition, and then I'll be on this next ride. Honestly, it's not going to be long. So right now it's been 4 minutes, and half of that was walking the length of this queue behind me that goes way down there. So at least 2 minutes was spent in that, and then I've been standing here ever since. So that's really not terrible. All right, so 12 minutes for that entire thing. That was incredibly fast. So now we're gonna go hit the other roller coaster, kids roller coaster. Check that one out. So let's go. Now, a lot of these kids coasters, I will allow my daughter to ride, or I will ride them with her. A lot of these I'll probably ride with her, but of course there are a few that I can't do, like the little spinny rides like that one, or the kite, what is it? Kite and tree, something like that, kite eating tree. Those things I can't do. But I'll do everything else with her that I can, including if I can ride this thing, I want to ride this thing. That looks like a blast. If I can't, I will watch my daughter ride it and enjoy it vicariously through her. But right now, I don't know how to get into it. Woodstock Express, is that it? That's where I'm headed. Okay, yeah, looks like that's it. All right, let's go. So yeah, actually this is just a little bit confusing. So it just looks like it's the exit for the Peanuts 500. That's not. Woodstock is this way, Peanuts is that way. This is very similar in the way that it looks here to the racers. Guess what? It's gonna be May. It is May, by the way. Today is May 1st. It's a walk-on.
Rolling on out here on Best Website 1972 is the Woodstock Express. See ya.
So like I said, come here at the end of the night to ride kids rides, if you must ride kids rides. This is gonna be like 20 minutes. I'm gonna have them all done, and I can go do something else. Should probably be the stunt spectacular, or the whatever it's called, the stunt ride.
Welcome back to Ninja Train. How was that ride?
Was very, very fast. That was way, way better than even the similar type of ride at Carowinds. And that, they actually call it the Baby Blue Racer, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, even to the pergola, it's very, very similar type of a feel as the racers. So now it is time for us to move across the park, for us to ride a few things we haven't ridden yet. We're not gonna, oh, I see an adult up there. I see 2 adults up there. You can ride that as just an adult. See, now the thing is, this is like my fantasy, because it's like I get to ride the monorails at Disney World, but in Ohio, and I don't have to take on the enormous fee of going to Disney World. That's why. I might have to do it. I might have to, but maybe I'll wait for my daughter. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hit the Stunt Spectacular ride, and then we're gonna move on to another ride also that they can ride. Now, the cool thing here is that kids do have 3 different kids coasters that they can ride. They have this little tiny one right behind me here. They have, of course, the Woodstock Express, which they called the Baby Blue Racer. Love that nickname for it, by the way. And they have also the, don't remember what it's called, but the other kids ride that's yellow and orange that I just rode. So I think Kings Island's kids area is better by far than what Cedar Point has at this point. It's a much smaller area altogether, because you don't have 3 separate kids areas, and they do have 2 coasters. But both of those coasters, I mean, I would of course love to keep both of those coasters, but you don't have anything nearly as good as either one of the kids coasters here. I also think my daughter is absolutely gonna love Woodstock Express. Can't wait to take her on that because it doesn't hurt. It's very smooth. It kind of like, you can feel it move back and forth. It's an old kids coaster, of course it does, but it's very much fun. And of course the seat backs are very low, so kids aren't hitting their heads up against them for the entire ride. I think she'll really like it. Well, it is 7:34 and I have 10 well, it is 7:34 and I have 10% battery left. Eek. So we're gonna have to try to see what we can get to before my phone dies. If it dies, I'll finish it up in the car, which is probably what's gonna happen. I'm not going back out to the car before then. Oh no, guys, it's closed. I can't do it. So that means I head to my next thing. Whatever the next thing is. I don't even know what it's gonna be. But it's gonna be something. It might be Monster, because Monster was not open last time. Also, Antiques Autos was not open either. I never saw this during the winter. Makes sense. There's an ice cream place right over here. Of course, that's not going to be open in the winter, but looks good. And Antiques Autos looks like that's a great opportunity right now. They are really moving people through this today. All right. It's a little bit less pretty than it is usually, because I'm only used to this during Christmas. Still a great ride though. All right, it is 7:56 and that gave me enough time to figure out that that was my 10th ride of the day. Well, 10th attraction, really 11th attraction, because I ate twice and I was counting one time eating. So that's now my 11th thing that I have done today. So really, that would be like 9 attractions. 8 rides, 1 show, 2 meals. So let's see if we can get 1 or maybe even 2 more rides in by the end of tonight. I'm thinking Monster is probably the worst option for that, so I may not do it. I may instead opt for 2 roller coasters if it's at all possible, because if I can get in the line within minutes of the roller coaster closing, then I can still ride it. So the idea is going to be to go hit 2 things that are quick loading, and I have a feeling that's going to be the racers. So let's go for a quick walk. Monster will have to wait. It won't be long, I'll be back. All right, it's looking very promising. There are 2 trains running. It should not be hard at all to get onto this in about 5 minutes. So let's go, and then we'll have time for 1 more thing. That'll end up being 10 attractions for the night. They are loading right now. I might have to wait, I don't know, but if I can not wait, that'd be awesome. Oh man, I have to wait. You know what though? I rode the red side last time, so we're gonna do the blue side this time. Here comes the next one now. All right, it's 7:57 right now. I might have enough time for 1 more ride, and it would be Wilderness Express. That would be my very last 10th ride of the night. Wow, that was a close-up on my face. We'll see if we can make it and if my phone can last the batteries. Wish me luck, everybody. Is the line closed? I don't think so. There's something about this queue that I really like. It reminds me of Kilimanjaro safaris at Animal Kingdom. And right there, he was going with the closed sign. He didn't tell me it's closed, so assuming that means I get to be the last one to ride it. Last ride of the night. And we did it. 10 rides, and I still have battery left on my phone. That is such a fun ride. But I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt. That time it hurt. So it is time to get on out to the parking lot. And what a great day it's been here at Kings Island. I have ridden 10 rides, saw 1 show, and of course had 2 meals. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video of Kings Island, and I hope that you are going to stick around for more details on Kings Island and what you can do at this fantastic place. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not yet, please subscribe, and please press that like button if you haven't yet too. If you've stuck around for this long, you've liked something. So thank you for watching, and let's go. 7 rides in the last 2 hours. 7 rides in the last 2 hours. That's awesome. By the way, for those of you who answered on Instagram, that is the answer that you were looking for. 7 rides in the last 2 hours. That is nutso to me. And I love it. I do love it that you can get so much done at the end of the night at Kings Island. This is definitely a fantastic place. Whoever of you just said, "I like the channel, bro," while I was out here in the parking lot across the street. Thanks. That made my night. Nothing like the smell of a little bit of the devil's lettuce being lit out here in the Kings Island parking lot. Well, today I think we've learned that Kings Island isn't doing a whole lot for their 50th anniversary, at least not right now. I do think there's a parade going on or being planned, kind of Cedar Point-esque, and I think Cedar Point has their parade coming up also, because I think they're still celebrating their 150th this year also. I think that's the rumor that I heard. Correct me down in the comments if you want to. So that there's not a lot being done right now. It's pretty much just business as usual. It's still fun though to be able to say that I was here for the 50th anniversary and that I was able to hang out at this crazy fun park for this time in history, you know. So definitely it's fun to be able to say that I was here. It's fun to be able to hang out a little bit. However, if you are going to ride kids' rides, always ride them at the end of the night. I mean, this is the time to get those rides done. Definitely keep them up later. That way then they can come ride rides and they don't have to stand in as long of lines. That's definitely worthwhile in my book anyway. If Orion has been closed for a good portion of the day, there's a good chance that that line is going to go up substantially while Flight of Fear goes down. So if you see that all of a sudden Orion opens up, skip over Flight of Fear and ride Orion instead, because they're going to trade places just like we saw tonight with 45 minutes and then 45 minutes again, being able to get on those rides a little bit faster. Also, just the end of the night in general is a great time to get in a couple of rides. Make sure to take advantage of that last minute ride that you can possibly ride. And like I've said before, at Cedar Point, they, at least this last year, they didn't do that. They closed things like a half hour early a lot of times, so you didn't get that last ride. You do get it here, so take advantage of it. It's something to be used. Do not squander that last ride, and so maybe even choose smaller rides to ride first. Hit a scrambler, hit a merry-go-round, and then hit a big coaster that you can ride at the end of the night. That way then you haven't wasted a long line. Even what I rode tonight was probably kind of wasting a long line, because I could have gotten in something with a longer line instead if I was more strategic. But that's definitely a good way for you to use that last couple of minutes at the park. But like I've said before, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found something helpful here. If you have, please press that like button. And thank you guys so much. I love being able to do this, and it's all because of you guys. So thanks for watching. Let's go.